was very exciting to sit there and to see that we actually made it with Volt after just 2 years after the founding, and that we could now actually do European politics. Made me very happy. I'm Damian. I'm the only Volt MEP, and currently we're sitting here in the European Parliament in Strasbourg. I think you can make a huge difference if you don't always insist on your name to be written over all of your ideas, because if you actually make your ideas attractive to others and then they sell them, for example, as theirs, then you can have a huge influence within this house, I believe.
So he's going to meet a minister, the Minister for EU Affairs, the Czech Minister for EU Affairs, who's called Mikolas Beck.
So we just talked to the European Affairs Minister of the Czech Republic, which was absolutely amazing, because obviously for us it's really important to strengthen the idea of the EU electoral law reform that we want, especially the idea of a second vote for European parties to strengthen European democracy. Oh, we have to turn that. And make sure that we actually get this electoral law reform through by the next election, so in 2 years from now. There is definitely sufficient food, I just need to find the time to eat it. So just now we were at a meeting where we discussed among the Green Group and a smaller group of people that actually know about this stuff, what to do about the fact that the European Commission has approved, or is actually recommending to approve, the Polish recovery money. So this is billions of euros that we currently are still withholding from the Polish government, because we say they should first fix their justice system, because their justice system is a bit flawed. And so this meeting was about that. Now I just got my voting card and now I'm going inside to the plenary to vote. So I'm a bit out of breath, but it's going to be great. Bye. Oh, so there's a range of stuff I work on that ranges from the electoral law reform and more treaty change kind of focus areas to migration issues. I'm currently working on a couple of laws there, but also data policy and what has always been keeping me very busy, the whole question of recovery in the pandemic and the recovery fund, but also now a new fund or like additional money if you want for energy independence from Russia. So there's a range of topics, and this is only legislative work. There's also a lot of campaigns and other stuff that I'm doing. We have basically a weekly call with the European leadership and all the elected officials on the national level to ensure that we have a very consistent line, and we talk about the next weeks and try to make sure that we have somehow an agreement on everything. Okay, so now I will actually go to the plenary debate on the rule of law in Poland and the recovery money. As you know, the issue is that the European Commission basically said we should start to grant Poland money from the recovery fund, and as the chief negotiator for the Greens and also as a Volt member, I think we should not give out any money to Poland before they fix their justice system. Why? Because this whole building is built on treaties, and if we can't enforce that with a functioning justice system, then it's worth nothing. And it has to be absolutely clear. Our union is based on treaties. And treaties need enforcement by a functioning justice system. And if we have political puppet courts in our member states, the laws that we write here are worth nothing. So one thing that I'm very proud of is that with a group of people from all the different parties here, I managed to introduce something which is called question time. A lot of national parliaments have that. They can actually ask their ministers, in our case commissioners, to come and ask them any question that they care about. And so this is now a reality today. Borrell, if you want, foreign minister of the EU, was supposed to come to listen to our questions and answer them. Sadly, he had to go on a trip, so he's not coming. But yesterday there was already question time with another commissioner, and I think this is really a step towards a stronger parliamentary democracy. So just now I was in the Green Group where I sit as a Volt member, and I was discussing with them what our line should be on when we would ask the Commission to resign when it comes to these Polish recovery fund things. So the question is still whether Poland should receive money from the EU recovery fund or not. It was a super intense discussion, but it was a lot of fun. I want to thank you all for joining me for this day. I have to go back negotiating some of the resolution details on Poland and the rule of law and so on. But I'm just super happy that you joined me, and I hope you enjoyed it as much as I do, because this is really like a very cool job, and I encourage you all to engage into politics and to try to change the system from within. Thank you.